Here's your boy Ken H, Nova Slate, Nova Chronicles, back again with another banger. And I just want to say, support the channel, like, subscribe, and put your request down. I'm gonna continue this series for as long as y'all want it. With that being said, today I'll be doing love and basketball. And for this, I'll be using Omar Epps, who played Quincy, as the Aries Man, and Sanaya Lathan, who played Monica, as the Taurus Woman. Now, the first encounter of these two was, I think, Monica was moving into town, and Quincy already stayed there, and they had like a supposed to be a friendly game of basketball. The thing that stands out about Monica as a Taurus, even as a young Taurus, is she chose to play with the younger guy or the smaller guy, and it showed the resiliency and the comfortness of her skills. The whole time, Quincy is the better player, probably better than Monica or better than everybody else, but didn't know how to play team ball, didn't know how to, what I'm saying, do the things it takes to win a 2-on-2. And you can see Monica know how to work with people, calm in nature, and show the Taurus demeanor. So somewhere down the line, Quincy ended up losing to a girl and a smaller guy, and it made him really upset, which showed the first sign of Aries' anger and competitive nature. And he ended up hitting her. So the mama made him go to Monica's house and apologize. You see Monica the wrap around her face and stuff like that. And then they started to talk and have a conversation, talking about karate and how they know how to defend themselves and everything like that. The first thing you learn about a Taurus woman in this situation is, I say a lot of Taurus women take after their dad. The sad thing about the movie was we didn't get to know much about Monica's dad. I'm pretty sure he was into basketball or into something that made Monica see that as something she would want to do, or she found a love for it. I never heard too much about her dad. Only her mom. Her mom was more like a house mom, a girly mom.
This house. Well, let's just have a look. Honey, put that on the table for Mom.
Mama and stuff like that. And a lot of times, Taurus women can rebel against the mama and kind of takes on traits of the dad. So as time go on, just like an Aries, Quincy made it move and said, "Look, you want to be my girlfriend?" Just like that. Aries move real fast. That's why I think he's more like an Aries. And she said, "Okay, I'm cool with like." Taurus ain't tripping too much. Like she didn't even know what she had to do, but so resilient to the fact that like, okay, we'll be together. So they did a little practice kiss or whatever like that. And I think Monica refused to ride his bike or something like that. And once again, Aries pushing the limits of Taurus, pushed off the bike, they get into it, end up not being together. But being friends, because Aries and Taurus are great friends. The Ram and the Bull, they make a power couple when they work out. But you can see from the get-go, it's still that battle, that struggle of I am Aries. It's about me. So through the high school years, Monica did. She stayed steady with her pursuit for her career in basketball. And Quincy kind of got things a little bit faster. The praise faster. He was the one that everybody wanted to be with. He was trying to holler at girls to have sex with him. First night of prom and stuff. And Monica just kept moving steady, steady, steady. All the time, Monica really does like Quincy in a certain instance, but she's stubborn, like a Taurus is, so she ain't gonna make a move, and she's trying to play it cool and stuff. One thing I know, as school went on and stuff, you get to see the dynamics of the two. Both are great at basketball. But Monica has like this study routine, like she's always on it, always practicing, always consistent pace. Quincy gifts just came too fast. Like Aries, sometimes their gifts come too fast. So through the prom, you can see Quincy looking over at Monica, Monica looking over at Quincy like, this is where I want to be at. And the nature and the drive and the hunger of a Taurus to stay steady, despite the things around him, actually is very attracted to Aries energy. So they're looking back and forth. And somewhere down the line, they end up back at Quincy house. And they're talking about their dates, play. And through it all, they end up making love. Crazy because the Taurus control the pace of this. Like even though Aries is fast, the love making was slow. It was sensual, like a Taurus wants, and that show you the dominance of an unmovable object that can consume you and just melt the heart of an Aries. So through this all, they end up going to the same college, pursuing their dreams, both playing basketball, and she's going back and forth with his dad It's his dad cheating on his mom, all the allegations because his dad's a basketball player. That shows you a lot of how Quincy gained his feeling. Aries, father figure, energy, being a baby and stuff. He really looked up to his dad. And these allegations were just bothering him, was really like honing in on him. And all the while, it shows Monica also been a Taurus. She getting used to her lifestyle. She's getting comfortable with the situation, so nothing's outside really bothering her. Her competitive nature, as she had in school, with the same steady path to her wanting to compete for a starting position. And so finally, things cross path when allegations of Quincy's dad is revealed. He's been cheating on his mom and stuff. Now, this is where Aries don't get a lot of noticeability because they are talking the hard side. But he's still a baby with the Aries energy, and finding out that his dad lied to him really stuck to him. And him not being able to deal with his emotions, even when he was a kid, he hit Monica, he pushed off the bike, he was quick to try to have sex with somebody else. All these things don't just go out the window when you talk about the immaturity of Aries at times. Even though they grow up just kind of slow, even though they're moving really fast. So Monica just studied keeping her path, thinking that, okay, I got to be in time on this time if I want to suit up. And she made the ultimate sacrifice, not thinking about conceitedness and Aries energy of, I'm hurting, you should be here for me. That's total. That's total love. And Taurus is thinking more or less like, I am here for you, but I got to continue my route because I'm uncomfortable breaking what I came out to do, the study movement. So that's where they went side to side. And once that happened, Quincy, hey, the Aries out the bag now. He got another girl over. He bold enough to invite Monica over while he got another girl over. And he just being childish, just saying childish stuff like, I don't know if I'm going to see you tonight because I got a curfew. Because Monica said she had a curfew. That's why she couldn't be there to comfort him.
She had time for me.
So you messed around to prove a point?
Back and forth to a point that Quincy finally just breaks up with Monica. And it hurts her really bad. And the way Taurus women sometimes deal with pain, Taurus try to conceal it a lot and try to make it become just a reasonable circumstantial situation.
So that's it.
So she go through life just the same path, trying to cover up her heart, her pain through structure, through slow processing life, and ends up continuing her journey with basketball. Meanwhile, Quincy get drafted to the Lakers and stuff, and he's not great, but he's on the NBA team. He meets a girl, Tyra Banks played. Her name was Kyra. She come off more like cancer-like, giving him that nourishment that he felt like Monica didn't give him. Like he's playing the baby role, she playing the mama role, and she's always that. And then Monica ends up having to talk with her mom. Will get real vital, and you find out that she really favored her dad when she like resented how her mama was like a housewife to her, and it got real disrespectful. And even though they seen different sides of the fence, Monica feeling like you need to stand up for yourself type of energy, and the mama felt like she wanted to be a more of a nurturer. They still seen eye to eye because her mama still seen the greatness in her as being an incredible woman for Quincy. And she was like, when I said Quincy could do better, I was talking about you. And that kind of struck her heart and stuff. So meanwhile Quincy getting an injury, going up for a dunk, and he's now paralyzed. Well, not paralyzed, but he's not able to play basketball. One of the biggest blows to Aries is when you take out their body. I am the body, what Aries say. So now that he's not able to move, I know how I am. When I can't move, it's hell. When I'm sick, it's just hell on hot water. So him being vulnerable now makes him get a chance to slow down his life and look at the overall picture. So through this process, he kind of loses the love for basketball. And through this process, Monica kind of loses the love for basketball, even though she had a better career. And they meet two and two. She was there to comfort him. And through that process, she found out he got a woman. He got another woman. He's set to be married and stuff. She couldn't get past that. So the only way she felt like she can get back with Quincy is the way that she met him. Aries love competition.
I'll play you.
What?
One game, one-on-one.
For what?
Your heart.
To fuel his heart again through competition. But like I say, at the end of the day, Aries out to win, whether it's love, hate, career, opportunity. And he wasn't going to let anybody win, period. That's where it get kind of crazy at. And Aries ended up beating her. And when he beat her, she walked away with her head down. And it just shows you the emotional side of Taurus. Her just being so emotional through the whole movie. Her eyes connecting, the eyes of Taurus. Just connecting with her as she losing the game, losing the battle. And she loves him. She grabbing him, holding on to him. And he's just backing her down in the post. And once he beat her and stuff, I guess that competitive nature sparked what he was always lacking in the Cancer woman he was with. She walked off the court. He said double or nothing.
Double or nothing.
They ended up being together. She continued her career with the WNBA, and he supported her because Aries do support people. So overall, what do I give Taurus Woman and Aries Man? It's tricky because I got an Aries Venus. I have trouble with Taurus Mars and Taurus Venus women. I just really do. It's more that stubbornness. Like Taurus don't want to come out and say, "I love you" or "you the one" when they feel like it's not comfortable or you didn't process the routine properly. And Aries don't care. Aries may not even mean to say I love you. Like they feel it, they gonna say what they got to say. That's where the detachment come in at. And when Aries make it about them, they make it about them. And Taurus is like, I can make it about you, but at the point in time, I got some stuff that's makes me feel comfortable in life. So with this, I have to give this. It's 2 thumbs up and 2 thumbs down. I'm sorry. I just think it's really 50-50. This your boy Ken Ace Nova Slayton. Peace.